refreshed, released, reminding me I'm just a cheat of what I used to be. Too long in the haze that you tend to get when you find yourself 750 in debt. Once upon a time I gave my mind liberation. Now I only find I am one in hibernation. Time was when the J would just ride my thing. And I'm feeling so grateful for being awake. This is the story of the summer when the weather is hot. Something new, kicking loose and hanging with the guys. Yeah, Mother Earth, rebirth, life, rich circle. Everything is still, everything is still. A mission, magician, heal thyself. Well, I hope history repeats itself. Word to Rihanna, blessed be for the insight into anonymity. I'm the man, show me how to use it. For my love, my faith, my words, my music, doing the thing. It's a beat of love for my friends, for my lady, I can't get enough. Making all the texture I'm skinning up, but it's a it's a beat of love, doing the thing. It's a beat of love for my friends, for my lady, I can't get enough. But it's the G that you're thinking of, it's the G. It's a beat of love.
Dearie dear. So you've come back empty-handed, eh? And you're telling me it ain't your fault. Well, I'm a generous man, ain't I, boys?
Yes, boss.
I acknowledge it might have been difficult, but what I cannot forgive on any given day is failure. Genghis, Tarquin, show our little friend what happens to failures.
I'm not sure about the kitchen arrangements yet. We'll figure it out. It's just a temporary arrangement.
Dearie dear. So you've come back empty-handed, eh? And you're telling me it ain't...
She's definitely not gonna like it.
Hey, what do we do? Such is life, man.
Well, I'm a generous
Hey guys,
man, ain't I, boys?
why is everybody provoking me standing
I
topless?
acknowledge it might have been difficult.
It's summer
I
selfie.
cannot forgive
You're gonna see a whole lot of sunbats this season.
his failure. Genghis, Tarquin, show our little friend what happened.
There was a guy on the road standing topless shooting a music video.
And he thought you're such a badass like Linda Hamilton in Terminator, right?
Ha ha ha. Very funny. Ooh, what a mess.
Oh, come
I
on.
know, right?
Let's figure it out nice and easy.
But how do we?
If gangster movies are your taste, I've
Tom.
got just the assignment for you. And yes, I am properly approaching you as a client on behalf of my office.
Hey, how you doing? Nice seeing you, Bug.
Hello, Tom.
Selby, I am approaching you because my office personally requested to hire private detectives. I suggested the mystery team producing your previous reports.
Excuse me.
Just tell us what we're dealing with.
It's a sensitive situation because you see these are students, and Dick is the better person who could go undercover with students. He can read the minds and find out whether it's really a tough guy or a guy on drugs.
Tom, get to the point.
All three of you need to go undercover to school for various positions. I will provide you whatever certificates you need on behalf of my office.
I've been a teacher for soft skills. I don't mind picking up the same job.
Yes, but can you stay close to students and find out what we need?
But what do you need us to find out?
I got the drug lord, but he is not speaking. He has handed over the drug deal to a high school student, knowing this is gonna come 3 months before we got him.
He would have trained him.
Possibly.
Looks like I need to get admitted in high school once again. I need to think of a job. Maybe students counselor.
Good thinking. You're the best.
Hey, what about me? You're good, Nick. Looks like I'm the best. Certified by a soft skills training manager.
Come on. Are we really doing this?
Yes, we are.
You're such a dick.
Selby, I am Dick.
A god.
I got an appointment with a friend. He is a trustee of this school. It's difficult to get all of you into the job if you approach the school formally. So, I'm pulling my strings to ease you in. Harry, you got to be professional but naughty.
Right.
Dick, attitude, you're a rebel. Selby, calm and amp, professional.
Okay.
Ah, the mystery team. I've heard so much about you. Sit down, please.
Mr. Alfred White,
Yes.
how did you find out about the deals going on in this school?
There was a boy, right from he joined high school his activities were, well, bizarre. So I asked Tom to watch him. He reported to his team the moment he smelled the drug lords and the stage called the gang buck. We noticed this boy was secretly taking over within school.
Who is this boy you're talking about?
Walter Donald, smart, good looking, brilliant in academics, sports and in athletic in shape. Physically excellent in condition, nobody would doubt him.
How did you know?
I didn't, I noticed him lying and Tom being a good friend, we hang out a lot in the weekends, I requested him to keep an eye. He found out.
Need to play along him.
Look, I don't mind recruiting you secretly for this mission, but you should know the job. You see, our principal doesn't know this. We don't want him to know.
Hey, I just finished high school.
I was working as a training manager for soft skills in a community school.
I know a miserable student when I see one.
Well, loop onto your Bluetooth screens. If you need anything, you want to know the way of the school or syllabus or deleg the students. Call me and stay connected to your wireless. I know every bit of information here, being a silent partner.
But nobody knows you?
Everybody knows me. Nobody knows I am a silent partner. Except the board.
Well then, let's begin Operation Undercover.
Watch it, buddy. I'm not your buddy, freak.
Get out of my way.
Your way? Who's on the way? Hunk? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What the hell? Guys, come on. That's nuts. I was a better badass when I was in school.
Good morning, class.
Good morning, Mrs.
Good morning, Mrs. Kitchen.
Look, this is my first class. I set you free. Do whatever you want.
Rock and roll, baby. Yeah.
What's in the first chapter?
The beautiful world of fairy tale.
Close the books. What? Close the goddamn books. These are no use for you. Girls, can any of you help me with the nails today? Arthur, what are you doing here?
I study here. I am going to senior prom. And I was wondering if you and I could yo-yo.
Carter, please.
What now? You've been to dates with me several times. Don't turn me down.
Arthur, no. I am a teacher in this school. I could be out of job if you...
You got a problem.
No, I'm afraid you had a false alarm.
Aha, I see what this is about. You wanna sugar mommy with him. That's why you're turning me down.
Carter, no. Please. I work here. Seriously.
You might wanna be beware of her, nosy, meddling, attitude pan.
What have you got?
Nothing so far. He seems clean. What a coincidence. Whoever comes for counseling, talk about what's his name, being the nicest person they know.
Wanted or not?
Maybe that's what he wanted them to say.
Possible. We may not know until we pick up the talk on drugs.
Selby, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Exactly tomorrow morning in the neighborhood.
I see you are the new faculty on board.
That's correct.
Once you finish your meal, I'd like to see you in my office, please.
Hi, can I come in?
Oh, I presume it is up, so
Yeah.
sit down please. You might want to observe this footage. Mind if you could tell me what you were doing with the student?
Arthur, what are you doing here?
I study here. I am going to senior prom. And I was wondering if you and I could yo-yo.
Carter, please.
What now? You've been to dates with me several times. Don't turn me down.
Arthur, no. I am a teacher in this school. I could be out of job if you.
You got a problem.
No, I'm afraid you had a false alarm.
Aha, I see what this is about. You wanna sugar mommy with him. That's why you're turning me down.
Carter, no. Please. I work here. Seriously.
You might wanna be beware of her, nosy, meddling, attitude pan.
Oh, it's not a problem. We used to know each other because I have worked with him in theater.
But this kind of recording could lead to serious misconceptions, you know that?
I do. That's what I was telling him, to keep a distance. But unfortunately, the obnoxious teenager took it for being rude.
You are warned, Mrs. Kishan. Next time if we see a student unusually close to you, you will be fired.
I am sorry you feel that way. I hope you have a good day.
Mrs. Kishan, thought you would have left. The staff's left about 15 minutes ago.
Mr. Donald, I didn't expect to see you either, after school hours.
Oh. That. Hey, it was nothing. Dick was helping me with the project in the library.
Was he? Really?
Yeah, Mrs. Kishan, I swear.
I thought you were a rebel, Mr. Rogers.
He was, until he talked to me. What happened with you?
Don't ask. The principal caught my conversation with Carter and was trying to nag me. I really want to get high right now.
Whoa, are you going to hit the bar?
Something even more higher than that. I can't say those things in school campus.
She means drugs.
What have you got?
Something bigger than the boys within the campus.
You mean the boy is not the head?
He is merely a tool, or a pawn. Someone is using his innocence.
Yeah, but who?
That's why we've got the mystery team on board, but there is a slight problem.
What is it?
The principal, he won't stop cornering Sylvie. She is the prime source to move Dick and Harry in the right direction.
Don't worry about it, I will take care of him.
Is he watching?
He could be out any moment now.
Come here.
Why?
He'll get a clear view.
This is the highest quality I could get?
Is it worth?
Suit yourself, lady. I don't want to be caught. I'm out of here.
Smells good.
Careful with that. It's tough to get a free sample of something that gets you really high. What were you doing with Mrs. Kitchen last night? I don't know what you're talking about. Don't lie to me. I don't know, I swear. Swear to me. You drugged her, didn't you? Don't, I can explain. You are taking a walk with me to the principal's office for an explanation, buddy. I saw him drugging a reputed teacher in our school last night. I thought you should be notified.
I don't want any explanation or excuses. Better not be a next time. Because next time I will call your parents, Mr. Rogers. If there is another time, I will have to hand over you to the rehab.
Rehab. Did he say rehab?
Yes.
But he's supposed to lodge a complaint and have a counseling, then sent to a rehab on their recommendation and approval.
I will have to ask the principal myself for finding a student and not recommending him for counseling to me.
Do what you have to, Harry, but whoever is behind this is sure to go after Dick.
So, Renee, I understand that you're a rebel.
If that's how you want to put it. Yes, I am.
Illusion is a pretty tricky thing. We have to use common terminologies to convince rational minds that they are acting like a wacko to everyone.
Thought you'd put the other way around.
Why should I? I'm a counselor. I have to say things the way they are.
So you saying that, and not acting crazy?
Just because the world is crazy doesn't mean you and I are wackos, Renee. It just doesn't make them realize there's another way around.
Yeah, like this is not happening.
What is not happening?
You're dreamy, you're every kid's dream. It's funny the other staff don't look at us that way.
That's why they're caged in four walls. I was given a counseling room. I purposely have it in the patio. Because I wanted to give insight to freedom.
Exactly. Gosh, you know what that feels like? Damn, I ask the right questions and their ego gets triggered and brand me as show-off. Does bird show up when it flies? I mean, why do I have to leave the class? I'm paying my shit out of working in a grocery store in the morning, ice cream cafe in the evening, bakery store in the weekend. I could own the store by working 24/7 within 2 years. But I come to school and pay the shit out of it.
That's why I'm here to back you up. You know what I'm gonna write in the paper. The teacher needs anger management coaching.
Get out of here.
That's seriously what I am going to write. Those who forget they were students once upon a time don't deserve to teach.
Whoa-ho. Man, this is happening.
Of course this is happening.
Principal sir, I realize you have some unfinished business with me.
You seem clever than I thought. There's this lady drawn towards drugs in our school. I want you to have a little chat with her.
I'm sorry, I'm a students' counselor, not teachers.
You see, I understand. But you are see, I also have a rehab, where I tutor miserable people. I help them overcome their addictions. I have the best of coaches. My job is to find such people in need of help and help them get over it. I am only asking you this as a token of goodwill, not compelling you.
Since you have a lot of goodwill to help people, there was a student who said to have drugged this teacher. You warned him and sent him off, never recommended him for internal counseling as per the laws of school.
How do you know this?
Looks like you're not the only one interested in goodwill. Principal Danielle.
This kid practically drugged this teacher with a free sample.
On her demands. The kid has nothing to be blamed. Who knows, this teacher could have blackmailed him.
Very well put, Mr. Harrison. 2 heads are better than 1.
I need you to find out, from where did you get those free samples from?
He lives nearby. Why don't you ask him yourself?
Really? Where?
4th Avenue. 2 blocks away from here.
Thank you, kid. Wiggle it, kiddo.
Thanks, I will walk.
Come on, I am offering you for free. Now how about a ride?
Oh dear. Oh dearie, dearie, dear. So you've come back empty-handed, eh? And you're telling me it ain't your fault. Well, I'm a generous man, ain't I, boys? Who's boss? I acknowledge it might have been difficult, but what I cannot forgive on any given day is failure.
Bring the boy. Let's get out of here.
Not so fast.
How did you?
You're surrounded from everywhere.
Trying to corner me, weren't you?
Now he has been cornered.
He was running a rehab apart from school for which he was trying to bring footfall.
And so he started a drug deal business, bringing more people in.
We discovered Walt is not the lad when he warned Dick without a hinge to get to rehab.
And he knew it was a free sample without anyone telling him.
Which means he was keeping an eye on Dick through Walt.
To make a difference, he said an English accent and mimicked his voice to convince people he's a principal.
I would have got away with it if it wasn't for you.
Shame on you, Principal Daniel. Being a mentor figure and guide, you are supposed to show the way to children, not track them on the way. Thank you very much, guys.